and welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren and I'm super excited today. Today we are at Gate 10 in our book that we're going through, Around the Tarot in 78 Days, A Personal Journey Through the Cards. I highly recommend buying this book. It is phenomenal. Way better than I ever anticipated it to be. It's been in my collection for a really long time, and if you've been following along, you'll know just how much I've learned from this, even though I have been reading tarot for quite some time. This is something that has been really beneficial for my practice, and I'm forever grateful for this book. Anyways, we're at Gate 10, the throne room. This is going to be the crown spread for finding yourself. So let's get into it. I'm going to read the little blurb quick. It says, ahead of you are the majestic figures of the high priestess and the magician, sat in the throne room of the most ancient of mysteries. You approach them and at the same time realize they are approaching you. All is one, and you are one with the journey itself. You look around for the last remaining card, the 78th card of the deck, the enigmatic Fool, and at that very moment, you find yourself. Wow, how cool is that? All right, let's get into it. This is a fairly short spread today. It's a 3-card spread. Basically, what we're going to do is we're taking all of the cards in our deck. You have now found your full deck of possibilities. We're going to review our journal and the spreads so far and consider all that has changed in your life in such a short time. You're going to shuffle your deck, which I've got right here, and ask the question, who am I and what is the universe? Once you're done shuffling, you're going to find the Fool, and the 2 cards on either side of the Fool are the answer to your question. So that's what we're going to do. Who am I and what is the universe? That's the question we're asking the cards today. Oh, okay, well, who am I and what is the universe? And it says in the book too that which one represents you and which one represents the universe is kind of up to you. So I'll leave that up to you guys as well. I'd love to know if you try these along with me. I hope you do. I also hope this inspires you to go buy this book or a tarot book of some sort, because this has really strengthened my practice. All right, who am I and what is the universe? Who am I and what is the universe? Now, there is a weird thing with this deck, and that is that I can always find the Fool really easily, because for some weird reason, when you have these cards all together, it naturally separates at the Fool. I don't know if the Fool got wet. It's been like that since I got this deck, but it always works that way, that I can tell where the Fool is in the deck. So I'm kind of seeing if I can get the Fool toward the middle of the deck. So right now, he's right here. So let's see if I can get him toward the middle. I know it's silly, but I feel like that's when I'll know that it's time to quit shuffling, when he's in the middle. There we go. That's kind of the middle. See the separation there? I don't know if you can see that, but guaranteed. Look at that. The Fool. For some reason, I don't know if the card got wet or what, but this card is just a little bit warped, so I can always find him. Which kind of, like, at first I was a little mad about, but it's kind of cool that you can always find the Fool, especially in this instance, because listen, I mean, we've got the Fool, and we're gonna have the 2 cards surrounding it. So we've got the 4 of Cups on one side and the Tower on the other. Who am I and what is the universe? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, the Tower and the Four of Cups. What an interesting card pull. I am gonna... Okay, so the questions are, who am I and what is the universe? And the cards that I got, like my very first inclination to say was something like, like, it's almost like I am the energy of a hurricane that comes on quickly, or a tornado or something destructive, but like in the best possible way, right? Because the Tower to me is destructive in the best possible way. Does it fuck things up? Absolutely it does. But it also prepares the ground for something else to be built upon it. So I feel like that's kind of my energy in this reading anyways. Who am I? Well, I am a surprisingly strong force, and I can fuck things up in the best possible way. So that's how I'm reading that card. As far as what is the universe, the Four of Cups to me is kind of disappointment, is kind of you know, a sick feeling, like especially in this version of the card, where it's a child who has just gotten home from trick-or-treating and looks like there's not a whole lot of candy in front of them. So I'm not sure if maybe they've eaten all the candy and they are sick to their stomach, because honestly, let's take a closer look at this person. It's not the happiest face on the planet, right? There's one of two options here. Either they are feeling sick because they've eaten too much candy, or they are feeling disappointed because they didn't get as much candy as they expected to get, right? So what is the universe? I mean, I don't know if this really fits with what is the universe, but the world and the people within it and the things going on in the world is disappointing. It does make you sick. And I think that sometimes it takes someone like me or like you to come in and fuck things up in the best possible way. So that's how I'm reading these cards. I'd love to know what you drew in this, our last gate. I still can't believe we are at our last gate. So as of right now, let's see. I'm gonna zoom back out. As of right now, we are on day 72, which we've got the High Priestess and the Magician coming up. And then I believe we have Aces and the Fool, and we're done. Oh my gosh. So, what a journey it's been. And honestly, I just finished scheduling the very last post in this book. So as far as my journey goes, I'm done. And I couldn't be more happy with this book, honest to God. I am planning on making a video book review on this. If the videos that I have already done isn't enough, I'm going to make a actual video book review on Around the Tarot in 78 Days. And then just like in the last gate, I'm still trying to decide which Lenormand book that I'm going to be using. I will put up a image of the 3 cards that I am kind of waffling between. One of them is Camellia Elias's Read Like the Devil Lenormand book. One of them is Raina George's The Essential Lenormand, and one of them is by our very own Marcus Katz and Tally Goodwin. I say our very own, they are not mine. I do not own them. However, the same people that wrote this book, and it is called Learning Lenormand. So I've got a decision ahead of me, hoping that somebody maybe can help me out with that. If you've read any of those books or have heard anything about those books, let me know. Otherwise, maybe I'll just pull a number out of a hat and let fate decide, or draw a card or something along those lines. So, yeah, that's it for today. I will see you at the High Priestess post. And then probably the next video you see me in as far as Around the Tarot goes is going to be the book review, and then we're on to Lenormand. So super excited about it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I am pumped today because I've got a video coming out, so I need to go and get some stuff taken care of. But please like and subscribe. And go to Facebook, find me on Facebook. I'm Tarot with Lauren on Facebook. I am Reiki Tarot Ritual on Instagram. Follow me on all the places, and I hope to see you guys around soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.